Maserati Biturbo Coupe, AM331, 1982-94. The Biturbo is a two-door 2+2 coupe, introduced in December 1981. It is powered by a twin-turbocharged V6, rated at 180 to 205 PS, 132 to 151 kilowatts. The Biturbo name was dropped when the car was significantly redesigned in 1988. After 1994, the two-door coupe was again significantly reworked and became the Ghibli. In July 1983, Maserati launched the sporty Biturbo S, for the Italian market only. Power was increased by 25 PS, 18 kilowatts, to 205 PS, 151 kilowatts, at 6,500 revolutions per minute, courtesy of increased turbo boost and twin intercoolers which fed fresh air by two aqueducts in the bonnet. The chassis was updated as well with lowered suspension and new, wider 6JX14 magnesium alloy wheels were fitted. The S was recognizable by its black mesh grille and the external trim, grille frame, headlight housings, window surround and Maserati badges on the C-pillar, finished in a dark bronze shade instead of chrome. The customer could only choose between two paint schemes, silver or red, both paired to the lower half of the body in contrasting metallic gunmetal gray. In the same year, the 2.5-liter Biturbo 2500 or Biturbo E, for export, was also introduced, and was joined some 12 months later by the Biturbo S with power outputs 205 or 196 PS, 151 or 144 kilowatts, respectively in European or catalyzed US specification. In 1985, all models received updates and were renamed Biturbo 2, Biturbo S2 and Biturbo E2. The cylinders were now nickel coated, a more capacious fuel tank was fitted and a Sensatorque limited slip differential replaced the earlier Salisbury clutch type. The second series of the Biturbo was recognizable by its new 6JX14 wheels similar in design to the Biturbo S wheels. The S2 wheels had fully painted faces, without the silver center. 1986 brought a major change. Carburation gave way to Weber Marelli fuel injection, and the Italian market models were now known as the Biturbo I and Biturbo C. Power outputs increased across the range, albeit at some loss of throttle response. The original square instrument cluster, from 1983 to 1985, was changed in 1986 in favor of a rounded shape instrument cluster. The intercoolers were moved from under the bonnet to a front-mounted position directly behind the grille, making the aqueducts on the C bonnet merely decorative. In 1986, a special edition of the C called the Biturbo C Black was introduced, whose main feature was a black on metallic gray paint scheme. 105 units were made until 1988. Performance was the same as for the regular C. In 1987, Maserati launched the final car to wear the Biturbo badge, the US-only 2.5-liter export market model Biturbo E, C Black. With black on metallic gray paint scheme and special interior trim. Only a total of 25 cars were known to have been produced for the US market. In May 1988, with the models receiving a facelift, the Biturbo name was dropped in favor of 222, meaning two-door, 2-liter engine and second generation. The car carried all the visual clues of Gandini's signature design language, with a more rounded grille and bonnet as on the 430, different wing mirrors and a rear spoiler. The 222 premiered at the 1988 Turin Auto Show. The engine size of the 222e export model grew from the Biturbo's 2.5-liter to 2.8 liters. A mixed velour leather interior was standard on the domestic models, while export markets got leather upholstery as standard. 1990 saw the arrival of the 2.8 liters 222C, heir to the Biturbo S. It inherited the latter's limited paint finish availability, red, silver or black, and the dark trim and grille, while modern aprons and side skirts, blacked out as well, came from the 2.24V. After just a year, the 222C was replaced by the restyled 222 Senior. The Senior offered adaptive suspension as an option. simultaneously the very similar 222 4V. Joined the lineup, it was a 222 Senior with a 2.8 liters 4-valve engine, the first car to incorporate a DOC engine in the direct Biturbo lineage. It featured wider, 16-inch, 7-spoke alloy wheels,